I went out in a pair of navy size 11 men's sliders.
You've just fucking spat in my eye.
I'm the one to be a cock block to a flyer, anybody.
Fuck off, Usher.
No.
You're 47. Stop gyrating on young girls.
Hi, welcome back to Girls Overheard. This is in fact your favourite podcast, not an old firm derby, which it seems right now between me and Lauren.
Oh, it really
I'm
does.
the ref. You're the ref.
I'm the ref in the middle. Lauren's in the green, Ash is in the blue. There we go.
That's it.
I actually felt more Grinch-like this morning. That was the vibe I was going for.
I feel like this was OG Lauren though. This was your original green
my
colour.
Kermit jumper.
That was your trademark jumper?
It was the sale Zara jumper, which I'm pretty sure I've still got up in the loft.
Right, can I tell you something absolutely hilarious? I hope that I do it justice, because this happens just to me by myself, my own comedy.
Okay.
Do you ever do something by yourself and then actually end up pure gutting yourself on your own though?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't think you're funny, nobody else will.
No, I think this was
You should be your own biggest fan.
this is
Absolutely.
up there for me, right? So obviously I've been doing a bit of DIY in the house, right? And naturally you like nip in and out of the garden or whatever, right? You're kind of, typically for me, I'm going to be in my jammies, right? See, if I've started in the morning, I'm just staying in the jammies until I need to get the shower and go, right, enough's enough, get yourself together, right? So anyway, I did that yesterday, and then Fraser had asked me to go and pick up Charlie's new training kit. He's like, would you mind going and getting that? I was like, no problem. He's like, you need to go between 6 and 7, but I get carried away, and then naturally I was like, oh no, I need to hurry up and go and pick that up. So I threw my stuff on, that was fine, went for a shower, threw my stuff on, slicked the hair back, off I went. And I got so far in the car and I was like, I feel really weird. What is weird about me? Bear in mind, I get ready in a rush, right? I'm going, my jeans are fine. Like, I feel really, really strange. It's my feet, something feels weird.
Slippers?
Worse.
Backdoor shoes.
Aye, whose?
Fraser's.
I went out in a pair of navy size 11 men's sliders. They were fucking massive.
Bolts and
big,
holes.
huge boat feet. And I was in the car and I went, oh no. I couldn't believe my eyes. I was going, how have I done that? How have I got myself fully ready and then just slipped the same shoes on that I'd been putting on and off all day, even though I have my own. They're just easier because they're bigger and there's no effort. You just slide in and out.
Comfort.
They are actually, I've got a video, right? I'm going, because I had to pull over because I had to go and search my boot to see if I'd anything else in my car, right?
The way you would have got out the car with like 1 foot first, but it would have been pure massive. One huge, big shoe,
Big shoe, right? I was going to send this to you, right?
No, guys, I just went to get out my car there and I was like, why do my feet feel so weird, right? Went to step out. Tell me why I've got my husband's size 10.
They are
size 11
so big.
sliders on.
It's the amount of toe that's at the front.
Look at the size.
Your full foot can basically go through the strap.
How
Did
funny
you
is
find
it?
shoes?
Now, fail to prepare to fail. I was fine because I went to the shop and it wasn't until I was in the shop, I had baggy jeans. I was really trying to disguise them, but I mean, they were hanging at the back. Do you know what I mean? I was in a pair of flippers, full flippers, not slippers, flippers.
Scuba Steve.
Not sliders, flippers. And I went to the shop, grabbed a couple of bits I wanted for my car, and then car snacks. And then I went to go back in the car and I was like, hold on a minute. Typically I will have stuff in my boot, right? And then I remembered that I'd got a pair of flip-flops in the Primark sale for £1. I was like, oh my God, they're in my boot. And then I remembered, I was like, they're not in my boot. I put them in the house. I actually wore them the other day. I don't have them anymore. What have I got? And then I remembered when I went to the beach with the kids, I'd put in another pair of my sliders. So I had my own ones in the car.
Oh,
that's
thank God.
good.
I know.
This is where it's good to have a full boot.
It would
I
have been funnier though if you didn't.
If you
I
didn't,
know, I should
yeah.
have just owned it. It'd been funnier for everyone involved, and then other people could have told the funny story about the big, massive size 11 sliders.
Big shoe.
I know, but I'm sharing it with you now.
A good talking point.
It would have been a good talk.
Really
But
good
what
talk
am I
point.
like? Have you seen the video actually of the girls that have went on holiday together and they've obviously like done themselves up, they're ready for their wee dinner and drinks and picky bits and like a girl dinner, and they're doing their outfit of the day, but they've obviously get ready with a wee drink, so they're like a bit kind of fuzzy, warm and fuzzy, a bit tipsy, and they put the phone up at the side and they're going through their outfit of the day, but they're already out. They're like in the main street of, I'm going to say, some kind of European destination. Let's call it Barcelona, right? They've got the phone up at the side. You can see the whole background, and like that, the two of them come together, and she's like, right, so I am wearing this little set from Cernucci, and I've got this on, and I've got my bags from so and so, and my shoes are, and then she looks down and she's like, what the fuck, she's got two different shoes on.
Shoes?
Yes.
But they're like, they couldn't be more odd.
Yeah.
One's like a black slider, the other's like a white ballet pump. They're like,
You know, at one point
completely-
she's went, I don't know which ones to wear.
So she's wore them both.
What do you think of these? What do you think of these? And then she's got distracted.
It's incredible.
Bless.
Have you seen this? The first 7 seconds theory.
No.
Remember last week we were talking about like body language and how you can pick up on somebody else's body language and you go, I mean, they're doing all the right things, but there's something about them I'm just really not getting a good vibe, right? And it's all to do with your intuition and like your body picking up in micro signals of somebody else's body language, right? So I was listening to this podcast and there was a woman on it and she was talking about not just body language, but she was speaking about the way that you speak, right? And we'd kind of spoken about it off the pod last week, and it was another TikTok that you'd seen, Ailey, and it was like the girl who'd said, we as females put in filler words when we talk.
Oh yeah.
So what was that again?
It was is it Giggly Squad they're called? They're from Australia. They're a massive podcast over there. They're actually really funny. And they were saying that the reason a lot of women will put filler words in is because we're so used to being interrupted that it's almost like we don't get the chance to have a gap in talking, so we'll say like, or just to show I'm still talking, don't interrupt it.
Yeah.
And that's why we do it, but then it's seen as like it's seen as such a negative thing that you don't know what you're talking about, or you've not got good vocabulary because you say these filler words, but actually people just do it because they're so used to getting interrupted.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Which is very interesting.
It
I think that it makes a lot of sense. But what this girl was then talking about, and by the way, you will now notice this throughout the day whenever you're talking to someone, you end up going, I don't know, like, and you make all the wee noises, and it's almost like I'm reserving my spot because I'm still speaking and I don't want you to cut me off because I've got a point to make, but we're cooking in here, right? We're still putting in some seasoning. Can't quite get there, but we will in a minute. So this woman was talking about body language, and she was talking about the way that you speak, and especially in like a kind of corporate environment, but just in life in general, right? And see, when she said this, I went, oh fuck, we've ruined it, guys. We three have ruined it. She was saying the way that you say hi says a lot about how you're going to be taken.
Oh shit, do we not say it right?
What do? We do the uniformal collective hi.
Yeah.
Right? And it's
in
hi,
harmony.
Right?
We do a lovely rendition of hi.
We do hi actually the same way most times.
Let's do it right now. 1, 2, 3.
Hi. We do it, right?
We have it. We've
That's
nailed
our
it.
hi. We've nailed it, and I thought we did, but apparently, if I was to take the hi and change it to a good morning, right, just because that's the example she uses, say if you walk in somewhere and you go, good morning,
Yeah.
or if you go, morning,
I know what it is.
it's the breathing out when you speak, and it's the less fake, trying to like pretend that you're happy. It's like, it's the falseness of it's insincerity in your voice.
Right.
So we're
okay.
insincere with our hi?
Apparently so, but I am actually excited
I
to say
thought it
hi
was going to be
for the
the
record.
depth of your voice. So I've seen this, that they say that you get taken less seriously if you speak like hi, but if you just go hi, like Paris Hilton is the best example.
Yeah.
She has her like baby voice that she does, and then see when she's talking business,
Yeah.
she's in her natural voice, which is actually so much lower.
Which is then hard for people that maybe do have a really, really high voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they would probably find it hard to get taken seriously.
Yeah.
So she
Which
was
then you
saying
can also
that.
understand that though.
Yeah.
She
That's
was saying
interesting.
it's your first 7 seconds when you meet somebody is basically that. It's not meant to be like a morning like that. It's rather than going like, good morning, you just go, good morning. And it's very like
Yeah.
on a level, right?
But your first one there sounds like you're meeting your pal. The second one sounds like you're a teacher taking a classroom.
Suppose.
But is that what it is? It's authoritative.
Yeah. And you're,
Yeah, but do
you're
you want to be authoritative over like your peers, like your friends
Yeah, it
and
depends
stuff
on your
like
audience, I
that?
suppose.
I think she was maybe tapping into the fact that like the shrillness, people more tune into like the tone and pitch of your voice more than what you're actually saying.
Yeah.
So that was what she was saying with that. And then the other thing she said was, and apparently Taylor Swift is a really good like example of this, is showing the palms of your hands is it's like a green flag for somebody you've met for the first time, because it's very much like, I'm listening to you, like I'm sure it's almost like a gesture of like warmth. And also, if you were to knock somebody back for something, rather than going like standing on your ground and going, I can't actually do that. Say you've asked me to do something for you and I go, I can't do that, right? Or I go, I can't do that. See how the slight head tilt is like, that's meant to be a slight affectionate, like,
I'm sorry, but
I'm sorry.
Oh, see, I would say that then seems patronising.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you can definitely just cross that line.
Sorry, I can't.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It was interesting. I just thought, it's funny how you don't really have control of your own mannerisms, because your mannerisms are learned by everybody else. You're subconsciously picking up mannerisms. You just did it out there a minute ago when I was speaking to you, Lauren. You did a face that was your mum's face, but Jab does the same face as you. So you don't actually get to pick your mannerisms. Your mannerisms are kind of given to you.
It's subconscious, isn't it? Also, you like, do you remember I don't watch things like this anymore, right? But see documentaries that used to be like crime documentaries, and they would analyse people's body language. I used to love that. There was always the one Scottish guy, do you remember him, like the older man that would do it?
I can't really remember, but I do remember watching stuff like this.
And he would analyse say for example, it was like the Soham murders, and it was Ian Huntley, and they have all the footage of him when he was getting interviewed before they knew that he was the murderer, and they would be like, look at his face here, look how he does this slight smile, that's called like Duper's delight. There's actually, I pure remember that one, because it's like, I'll tell a lie, and then if I think that you've bought it, there's a tiny little smile that is so microscopic unless you watch back the footage, but all these like experts can dissect someone's full thoughts by tiny little bits of their face.
So interesting.
I
I've seen a clip as well from, it was an old Piers Morgan documentary that he did, where he met the psychopath.
Yes.
Do you remember this? A teenage psychopath, and he went into the prison. So I actually don't want to watch the documentary, right? Because it's really sad. The guy, the boy in it, killed his wee sister, right? Like it's harrowing. But this man, I can't remember what they said his IQ was, but it was like smarter than all of us put together.
Wow.
Doesn't take much. I'll say it first. But he is super intelligent, but he's also like really cunning, and
He's a psychopath.
he's a
Yeah.
full on sociopath.
I can't remember which one it is because of the old IQ, but it's like he's a
One of the paths,
Yeah.
a path to somewhere that I don't want to go, actually.
Is the
Yeah.
sociopath the one that can really integrate with like normal society?
Unsure. Both are ones
Unsure.
you should approach with
Avoid.
caution.
We don't want to go
you don't
down
want to
any
be
path.
either.
No path.
Don't want to be either.
None.
But
Zero.
I remember that story.
Well, Piers Morgan goes in and interviews him, and they have somebody watching. First of all, he has to interview him behind glass, but see, when the guy speaks to him, he's very like just
Pan face.
emotionless, but then also the way that he speaks, it's like he thinks that he's trying to like dupe him into believing everything that he's saying.
Yeah.
It's so interesting. But the person who was doing his body analysis was his mum.
Yeah.
She was sitting watching him in a separate room, and she was like, I'm going to watch him because I know all the little telltale signs that he's about to flip. It was crazy.
What, as in like in case he flips at Piers, like for a pre-warning?
Well, he
Wow.
couldn't though because he was behind the.
He's behind the glass, but she was
Yeah.
like, I can tell when something's going to happen.
But she was able to be
that's
like, he's
terrifying.
not telling the truth here, or
Yeah, he doesn't mean what he's saying there. He's saying that because he thinks you want him to say that answer, and like,
He's
it's
manipulating everyone.
mental.
It's so clever though. You don't even you're doing tells without even knowing you're doing tells.
I can't watch stuff like that anymore though. Like actually the other night, see when we had our coffee incident,
the come down.
and I was up until 2 a.m. It was genuinely just a cup of coffee. It was a cup of coffee with an extra shot. Right?
I think it must have been a bad batch, by the way. I'm sorry, but
I don't think
the
it was the coffee.
The fact the three of us.
Did you see the shits?
No.
No, I didn't.
See, me
Same.
neither.
Me neither. Talking about it.
I just felt like I had 500 cups of coffee.
For once. No.
It's an act of self-care at the end of the day. We were just cleaning out.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I was up till 2 a.m, right, after that coffee at
on the
11
toilet.
a.m, right? And I was just buzzing, honestly. I could have went to a rave. And I ended up watching, I couldn't think of anything I wanted to watch. I ended up watching Maternal Instincts because the girls on Patreon had recommended that.
Yeah.
Well, they had and they
Yes.
hadn't. They basically
They said it was a horrible watch.
they said watch this, but it's really
Dark.
it's not
and
really
haunting.
something you should watch before you're really wanting to try and go to bed.
I know.
What is this about?
So, I think this is why another reason I don't like documentaries. Number one, I don't like documentaries as much anymore. The scary ones, I really think about it and it pure affects my mood, right? But also, I've seen half of them on TikTok, but just the best bits,
Yeah.
the most interesting bits. So this one, I'd basically seen most of it. It was a girl who was a pathological liar, right, in America, and it was building up to like all the weird things that she would do, like say that her mum was going to give her like millions and all this, right? But she'd had a hysterectomy. I can't remember why off the top of my head. And then she got with this guy and then said she was pregnant.
Oh, I did see this.
But everyone that knew that she'd had a hysterectomy was like, she can't be pregnant. There's
Impossible.
no way. But she ended up cutting the baby out of another pregnant woman. And then the pregnant woman died. She then took the baby to the hospital. She got stopped by the police on the way to the hospital. They took her in. She still maintained that she had been pregnant this whole time. Like, she maintained until they were literally examining her, going, you have not just had a baby. But she actually, like, killed the woman for her baby. Horrendous.
Oh, that is absolutely horrendous. But again, I couldn't watch something like that purely for the fact that you just instantly you start relating it to your own life, don't you? So you go, oh, but that's a woman I've been pregnant before. Oh my God, that's so scary. And you start to, like, even if you don't think you're doing it, you're bringing it back to your own. Even that thing with the psychopath, I'm going, God, that boy was a big brother, and I had a big brother growing up. Like, it makes you start to relate wee bits of it to your own life and go, fuck's sake, that's so scary.
I'm so aware of that thing that said, I can't remember what it was, but it was like, so many people now have anxiety because we know too much.
Yeah.
And like, we know all the bad murders, all the crimes that have happened all over the world. So like, percentage wise, the chances of all those things happening to us is so tiny, but we know about it and we're scared of it. And now when I watch things like that, I go, oh, that makes you then more nervous in your whole life.
Yep.
Because you're just scared of all these things that could happen. It's almost like you don't want to know.
Oh yeah, we don't want to live like that.
No.
Yeah, we need the fun. We need the fun.
This episode is sponsored by Bloomsbury Publishing.
Ailey, have you still not started ACOTAR?
No, but I feel like I've read it from how much you guys talk about it.
Oh, I've started a Court of Thorns and Roses and I'm obsessed. It's got romance, fantasy, action, and yes, hot fey men.
You guys are so into it.
It's a cult favourite for a reason. It's literally got over 75 million readers who are just as obsessed with us, but once you meet Rhysand, you'll get it.
The whole series follows Feyre, who is just amazing. So she's captured by Tamlin and they travel together to this beautiful spring court.
Honestly, those two, he challenges everything that she thought she knew about the world. No, honestly, Ailey, you have to read them. The first 5 are out already, so you've got some catching up to do before the next one comes out.
Okay, I'm officially influenced.
Welcome to the ACOTAR fandom.
Oh, talk about fun. Did you see that the USHER concert happened?
I did
last
see this.
week, right? And so you know how like Chris Brown does it, Usher's done it, they bring the girl up on the stage and she's the chosen one. They lie her down and then they gyrate on top of her, right? It's so fucking strange. But did you see the girl who did it at Usher's?
Yeah.
And he papped her off the stage because he said she didn't look like she wanted to be there.
Yeah.
I agree. I saw the video. She looked like she had ick, or she had some kind of like, she felt she was awkward. She didn't want to be there.
But
So
she
funny
had
though.
said that, because then she got interviewed after and basically she'd said like, I got asked if I wanted to go up on stage, but I wasn't told that's what it was
100%.
for.
Yep.
Like, imagine she has there with her boyfriend though or something.
I think she was.
And then she's maybe just thinking like, oh, I'm going to get front row at Usher. Like, just get to sit there, and actually he is just bumping and grinding all down her.
Usher, who is 47.
Wow.
And she was a young girl. I can see why she was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
He was in her face like, no, absolutely
Plus,
not.
sweaty.
See,
Totally
just because you can
justified.
go to a concert of that size also doesn't mean that when you go up on the stage and you suddenly realise that full place is watching me, doesn't mean you don't instantly just go, oh, I don't want to be here anymore.
Yep.
I'm going to say it.
For Usher.
Usher's a rat bastard.
No, he is.
Why did you embarrass her in front of everyone like that?
Yeah. It was so
You
the
could have played that
rage.
so differently. You've been fucking stage trained, Usher. You know how to like avoid these things from feeling awkward.
Yeah.
You
that
are
part.
media trained. You've been doing this a long time. He could have been like
Imagine
that. Oh, I'll treat you like a gentleman. He could have lifted their hand up, done her a wee twirl. Like there could have been you could have done something else, Usher, but no, you chose to be a pure dick, and you embarrassed that girl in front of everybody.
Yeah.
I don't think she had anything rude or cheeky or nasty or bitchy.
She just sat
She
there.
just kind of sat there in her own.
Good on her. She
Self.
didn't play along to just like keep you happy either. She made it known that she was not happy.
And
Yeah,
he just
plus
like
it
he
needs to
literally
be
done that.
said.
He done like that to her. She's paid. She's your fan. She's your fan, and you treated her like that. You're an arsehole.
Imagine the turnaround of how different that could have been if he'd been pure respectful about it and literally just quietly said to her, do you want to go off? And she said yes, done that, like nicely taking it off. And then you can imagine the TikToks being like, Usher sensed that she was uncomfortable,
Yeah.
and he let her go off and whatever. But it's the opposite, and he pure deserves it, because see the rage I felt when
he turned her
when
his
he
back
turned
to
around
her
and
and
went,
tried
she
to-
doesn't want to be here. Fuck off, Usher.
No.
You're 47. Stop gyrating on young girls.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
It was too much.
Disgusting.
Do you know what? See that? I just thought the way that he then tried to make everyone. It was like a big bullying situation, which I don't like. It's like he was
still
embarrassed.
wanted to be set,
Usher, you were just embarrassed because you got a KB at your own concert.
Oh,
How embarrassing for you. You
did
should be
not-
embarrassed.
She did not say, yeah.
She said, let it burn.
She did. She said, let it burn. And
Let
she was
it
right. She was right. Right, guys, we have a dilemma. I quite like reading these out on the
Of our
main
own?
No, this is not of our own.
It's not us.
This is just one
We
that
don't have a
came in.
dilemma.
Right, so if you guys want to send your stories or dilemmas in, then send it to 07428 957 885. Right, in sickness and in health, my arse. This is the start in caps.
Okay.
So she's shouting that bit. Can you ladies please put me at ease and tell me it's a universal experience that when our men become unwell, they are unbearable? Someone pass me a fucking Grammy because he's won it this week. Taking absolutely no advice on getting better and just being a complete and utter man-child, i.e. phoning his gran to update her on how his sick day's going.
Oh, Gran might be worried.
Gran's probably got her own
though.
problems.
Gran's getting nothing else
Gran's
going
got
on.
arthritis
Yeah.
and a Dorset box that wouldn't even fit through your own letterbox, and you're phoning her to tell her you've got a sickness and diarrhea bug.
Yeah.
Come on,
I've had to take paracetamol, Gran.
Gran,
Oh,
500 milligrams, Gran.
And now that he's starting to get better, he's not even bothering his arse to go back to work in a hurry. It's a bit of an ick. I'm starting to resent him for being ill. Again, though, now he's feeling better. He's been a cocky prick and all overly boisterous and has appreciated absolutely zero that I've done for him while he's not well. He's officially used up his one sick token of the relationship. We've been together 2 years and we've lived together 9 months. Next time it comes on, I'm away on a solo trip for a week. So yeah, to round it up, is his newfound cockiness a masculinity thing after being a little girl for a week? Am I overthinking things? And is it normal to feel a massive inconvenience, aka blood boil, for your partner while they're ill?
Oh,
I think that we all, as mums, battle through absolutely everything,
agree.
don't we?
Mm-hmm.
You very rarely, like, when was the last time you could actually take a sick day? Like,
Don't know.
it's very, like, I remember even having the kids when they were like newborn and being so ill and battling through. So I think it's a deep rooted part of your brain that goes, you could definitely battle through this because I've done it.
Yeah, and I would have to do it if it was me this week and not you.
Yeah.
So there's like a wee resentment there because you're going, well, you get to just enjoy basking in your own minor
I would have to
sickness.
be bedbound, ill, phoning 999.
Yeah.
If
Not
I-
even 101.
Exactly. To get that amount. I can see it.
But I feel like that resentment for us would only come because we've also got the other things to deal with, like the kids and the clubs and the whatever.
Mm-hmm.
See, when we were both like just childless at that point when we first moved in together and Fraser wasn't feeling
Yeah,
well,
there's no
it
kids
didn't
here, is
bother
there?
me. They've been together for 2 years and together for 9 months.
Yeah, if there's
It
no
wouldn't bother
kids,
me.
it's
I
so
was just like,
different.
I'd like, oh, what is he like, man?
But is it because he's not taking any of her advice on how to get better? That bit would
That
pure annoy
fucking
me.
kills me. I can't stand that.
You'd be like, right, go for a shower, you'll feel better, then go back into bed, but you lying there in your sweat is making you feel like shit. I can't.
The thing I hate is
You can,
my
because you've
head's
been
so
sitting
sore.
scrolling TikTok for 4 hours.
Somebody who complains about, and Andy doesn't really do this right, but I can't stand the constant complaints about a headache or pain or whatever, but refusing to take painkillers. Why do people do that?
Oh, see, I'm a pure anti-painkiller.
But
kind of
see,
gal.
the anti-painkiller, that's fine,
me.
but don't talk about your headache the whole day. Do you know what I mean? Oh, my head's so sore, my head's killing me, Take a painkiller or shut the fuck up. I just think that should be our rule.
That should be a t-shirt. Take a painkiller or shut the fuck up.
Because at that point you're choosing to keep it.
At that point, I'm now having to take the painkiller because I'm listening to you droning on all the time.
Yeah,
and you're giving me a sore head.
I do get that, but I always think, for me, for the painkiller thing, right, I go, see, unless my head's falling off, I'm not going to take the painkiller, because what if I really need it down the line and then painkillers don't work for me anymore?
Yeah, you're doing it for the resistance thing, which is why I do it. I go, worst case scenario, I'll take a paracetamol. If we want a good time, I might take a cocodamol.
Woo!
Yeah. Do you know? It just depends.
But yeah, men definitely have it, but we'll never be able to compare this. This is the annoying thing. We'll never be able to compare a man's illness with a woman's illness to see if they're on par. Do you know what I mean?
I think it's probably just the fact that you end up getting a bit resentful, or the fact that you go, I'm having to spend another night by myself because you're still fucking not well, because you're not doing what I'm telling you to do, which is going to make you feel better. And on top of that, I'm having to go to work every day and you're just lying in your bed.
Yeah.
No matter if you're ill or not.
Justified. Valid point.
Valid.
Ruled.
We
I
get
feel like
it.
I needed to be
We
judged.
get it.
We do get it. I don't know about the masculine thing afterwards. That's weird. Is that a side effect?
What, being cocky after?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
is that, like she said, is it because he's been like a little wimp the last week? And he's been like so pathetic that the minute he's fine, he's like a big lion, pure puffing up his chest, like, I'm all man.
It wasn't that
Forget
last
what you
week.
seen last week.
Wasn't that last week when you had a cold?
Hi, Gran. I'm okay.
Talking about them, it's funny because that's obviously just like a thing that's built in us, right? But it's like, it's a nature thing, right? To be like that. But I was saying the other day, just when you said lion, puffing his chest up like a lion, I seen a thing about tigers. Have you seen this? Where the female tiger and the male tiger, if they're together, right, and say there's like a small body of water and there's a bit of something floating in there that she wants, bit of food, say they've thrown something into the enclosure, the female tiger wants it and she can't quite reach it and she doesn't want to go all wet. Do you know what she does? Rolls onto her side and goes like this. She like that plays pretty. As if like, oh, I'd really love to get that piece of food, but I simply don't know how I'd manage. And then the big man tiger just goes, jumps in, pure soaking, takes it out, throws it to her.
There you go. There's that rotten bit of flesh you wanted.
Literally.
Thank you.
The girl line will always like kind of play up. It's like, I'm
Oh,
just a
love that for
girl.
her.
Tiger, sorry. I'm just a girl. I don't know what to
But then
do.
do you think,
I drove past 2 cows doing it the other day.
of course.
Yeah.
How else do you think calves are
Moo.
made?
I get it, right?
Oh,
but
wait.
I've never seen it.
Two bitches.
No, they weren't. It was a cow and a bull.
But that's the whole point.
Oh, I've
That's
seen
been
I've
every-
seen the girls doing it all the
But
time.
Yeah.
see, when you see such a large animal
There's a large sexual intercourse taking place.
on top of another, I was shocked.
I was
Did you feel
mesmerised.
like a voyeur?
I couldn't believe it. First of all, I went, how have I never seen that in my entire life?
How long did you
Right.
watch it for?
Too
Did I need
long
to
because I was
report you?
driving on the motorway, so I was like, I just couldn't believe it. I can't believe. First of all, can't believe I've never seen that in my entire life. Also, just can't believe how it looked.
I seen 2 flies doing it the other day as well.
Ew.
Fucking disgusting. They were flying about together.
Oh, they're having the time of their life.
Fly on
just
the
now.
wings of love.
This
Fly
is
baby,
their,
fly,
like-
fly.
They only
Well, if
last
there's-
for like a day or so, don't they? Well, like a week.
What?
Flies.
Is that
Yeah.
their lifespan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they're quite. So they're
Flies
just
are
living
so
life to their
short.
full.
They were pumping, like they were taking that was Mile High Club because they were flying and on top of each other. I mean, what kind of fly is that? Because I went, oh, that's actually 2 together.
That's a doubler. It's a double
Making
act.
more flies.
Making more
Stop
flies.
that.
Ew.
Yeah, rank.
Did you catch them and squash them and then put them in the bin?
No, I actually just opened the door and let them fly away.
Go and do it. Go away, do it.
I'm not one to be a cock block to a fly or anybody. Listen, do what you need to do.
If you want to join in on the chats on a Monday, by the way, go onto our Instagram because we'll put something on the stories usually. When? Monday night? Sunday night?
Just whenever.
Just
Text
whenever.
us whenever you want.
So this one I seen, right, so this one, the question this week was, what's an unwritten rule that you wish everyone understood? So the example would
okay.
be that, say if you're in the supermarket and you bump into someone, say it's the start of your shop, you've both got a trolley. It's someone you maybe went to school with and haven't seen for long.
Oh, so not physically bumping, you're talking that you meet
Or
somebody
you meet
know,
someone, right?
okay.
You do your little bit of small talk
Mm-hmm.
and then you both set on your way to go shopping.
Yep.
Usually maybe one of us will like without words, agree that you hang back to let them go so you're not alongside each other the whole time.
Yeah.
Right? You also both carry the responsibility that you don't bump into each other in every single aisle, because then that gets really awkward. Have you ever had that?
It does, and it also gets even more awkward when you do keep bumping into each other and you need to go, hi again.
Like, what do you say each time?
You do.
We're
You just
running
go, hi
out.
again.
Hi. Hi. And then you'd eventually start getting annoyed and go the other way. Stop this.
Stop following
this
me.
madness. Right. So
what we like, we're going to bump into each other the whole way around here.
hi again.
Why did I hear
Hi.
that in your mum's
Hi.
voice?
Because that was my mum's voice. You know, I was so silent there for a second because I was fully living the fact that I am almost certain, so certain, that whenever we used to go to Asda, it would be in there for like 2 hours.
Yeah, it's
I don't know if I was
childhood
just
trauma
a
for that.
child
Mm-hmm.
or because I'd be at the CDs. I'd
Yeah.
be looking at the albums, obviously.
CDs and magazines.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Looking to see what I'm going to ask for.
Yeah.
And then my mum would bump into every person that she knows and just chat to everyone. And we don't do small talk in my family, obviously. Hence
You
why
do
I have
big talk.
I've got a podcast. We don't do small talk in any form.
Yeah.
You get
I'm
in any
actually
trouble,
really-
you're getting a lecture. I'm telling you about my holiday, you're getting a full. I'm telling you about me telling you this, you're getting a full thing, right? She'd been there for ages. Like you go in when it was light and come out and it'd be dark.
Yeah, my mum was so
there
my
was
mum's a
nothing
yapper.
worse.
How long was
Would
it though?
never it was hours.
Was it hours?
But I used to volunteer to go to Tesco on the hope that I would get a magazine or a CD.
Aye, wouldn't
But it
It'd be
wasn't
their
worth
payment.
it because I'd be like, Jesus Christ, I've been here for so long.
It's a shopping tax. It's literally like, I'm here and you didn't have to look for babysitters.
The feeling when the conversation
Get it
finally
paid.
ended and you moved away and then you saw someone else that she knows and you go,
Not
it's
another
going
one.
to
You don't
happen
even like
again.
them. That's a school mum.
Mum, let's turn back.
You called her a bitch.
I'm going to tell her. Right, so here's some. We actually got absolutely tons of these, which makes me think, are we all angry? Are we all
Probably.
angry?
We're all in our little face.
Is that what's happening here? I feel like I am from my face today. You'll understand if you can see it. Right, don't hold the door for me if I need to awkwardly run. There is
That's
a cut-off time.
So specific.
Yeah.
Don't hold the door. You don't need to do it if it means you're going to have to watch me walk towards it or run
Yeah,
towards
for
it.
more than 2-3 seconds.
Yeah.
So if someone's really far in the distance and you're holding the door and it's 1, 2, 3, that's too long.
Yeah.
See if it takes that person
You
any
didn't
longer
need
to get
to.
there, you didn't need to hold the door.
Or is it that if the door would have fully shut in the time, that then you don't have to hold it for the next person?
Oh,
There's a maths here, and
There
it's
is.
almost like it's
actually
ingrained.
physics, to be honest.
Uh-huh.
It's not maths, it's physics. It surely depends on the door, but I would also say I don't want to be at the end of that street and you're holding the door for ages. Now I feel like I've inconvenienced you.
yeah.
That's no longer manners. I now feel in your debt.
Yeah,
So how
you've
can
rushed
I
me.
repay that? Because I only have 10 seconds in your time. So all you've done is made me feel guilty. Thanks for that.
Thanks for that. Thanks a
Fucking
lot,
horrible
Rachel.
person.
This should be something that is in schools, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Just these little life lessons, so take note, teachers.
Bill and Joan are approaching a door. It will take Joan 10 seconds to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Should Ben hold the door or not?
No.
It's the practical life skills. No. No loudspeaker calls in public. I fully agree with that. Unless there's nobody around you, obviously. Like if I'm going on a walk and I'm on a phone call, it's on loudspeaker because it's just more comfortable. Don't know why.
No, I think no.
I go a loudspeaker as long as there's literally nobody around. But a phone call in public, I can see the logic on why somebody might, because they're probably going, if I was here in person,
It shouldn't be an issue.
It would be
wasn't
an
there a whole
issue.
thing with Montana Brown with this though, wasn't it? That she was she not in the shops and she had her phone on loudspeaker and somebody come up to her and said, because she made a TikTok about it,
Yes.
and she said, I mean, what difference does it make whether it's on loudspeaker or whether they were here? The sound's different. That's
It's
aggravating.
louder.
The loudspeaker phone when it's
Also,
not me that's on it
it's
is
awkward
aggravating.
that the other person who's talking doesn't know that I can hear. That's
Mm-hmm.
the difference. I think if I'm standing next to you and you're on the phone to someone else, that person doesn't know that I'm here. So now I
Yeah.
feel like I'm earwigging and I feel like I'm invading your space. If the two of you are having a conversation, you're both happy for me to hear, that's different. But it feels like that person doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
And then it becomes weird.
It's rude.
It's rude.
It's a no. We're saying
It's
no.
a no. Right, acknowledge someone waiting for you to cross at a zebra crossing with a wee wave or a no-lip smile.
Absolutely yes.
The no lip smile was
The
so
no-lip
perfect.
smile is something we don't discuss, but we all know it.
Yep. You pull them in, you do a wee nod.
Please do it again.
You pull the lips in, you lift the head. Mildly. Right, if you say we should catch up soon to someone that you don't really keep in touch with, then you don't really mean it.
Yeah.
This is we should catch up, and you've seen that person, maybe you bumped into them 5 times in the last 10 years, and there's no catch up due. It's just that we should catch up.
We need to catch up.
Oh, we need to catch up, yeah.
I don't know, but sometimes I say that to people and I actually genuinely do mean it. So are they just not being sincere back to me? That's sad.
Well, have you ever met them? If you
Yeah, but then it's like life gets in the way. It's not that you don't want to. It's just like it's not the top of your priority, and maybe once you don't see them again, it falls out of your brain.
Yeah.
Also, can we acknowledge the fact that saying see you later doesn't actually literally means I will see you later on today?
Yeah.
What? When would it ever?
Did you think it did?
No, I didn't.
Did somebody go see you later and you go, what time? What time I'll meet you?
Are you going to go for a nap?
For dinner? That reminds me actually of my friend's wee boy who'd been staying at his gran's, and the gran had said, if you like, that was fine, did you enjoy that? And he's like, yeah. And she goes, well, if you ever want to stay again, just let me know. And he goes, okay, I'll stay tonight.
That's really cute.
And probably tomorrow. We'll just stay over.
Just keep staying. You did offer.
I really like it here.
You did offer. You
There's
said
so
any
many-
time.
There's so many things that are like so unspoken rules for us, right? That say if you were to move here and learn our language, half the things that we say are not what we mean. For example, here's another one, right? If I said to you, oh, there's a show that we should go to on the 24th. I'm sure it's the 24th. What does that mean? If I said, I'm sure it's the 24th.
You don't know if it's the
You don't know if
24th.
it's
It means I'm
24th.
not sure. It means the opposite. How fucking confusing
I'm
is that?
starting to get really confused with this whole topic right now. I actually just had to subtly go onto the Instagram and just check what the actual
You've got the
we
question
have
was.
deviated. We
was.
have deviated. But how mad is that?
Yeah.
We say, I'm sure it is. That means I'm not sure.
What's the thing the Kardashians say that we say differently?
I could care less.
Yeah, that's what it is.
They just have it wrong. They
I
heard
think-
it from
right,
us and
so
they
we
say it wrong.
I couldn't care less about that, but they could go, I could care less. So if you could care less,
It
then
means you care a
it
little
means you
bit.
care more than what you could care less about.
Yeah.
You know you're caring more than you should.
We couldn't care less, but you could. That means that you do
You could
care.
still care less, so it's not that bad.
Yeah.
That
What
makes
we-
sense?
What we're saying is
I could care less
I
about
couldn't care
you.
less because my caring is 0. I couldn't care less. But they're saying I could care less.
Oh.
So I'm probably a 3 or 4. Still got another few in the tank.
Yeah, that doesn't. I don't like.
Does
I
it make
could care
sense?
less.
If someone accidentally spits when they're talking to you, you both have to pretend it didn't happen.
There we go. That's a great one. That's a great one.
Even if you took it in the eye.
Yeah. Embrace my impact. There's slow-mo of that where you go, no, but I'll keep the eye contact with you, but I'm still looking at the spit.
Do you know what that is? It's the pure British thing of being the other person going, I don't want to embarrass you.
Uh-huh. And I don't want to be embarrassed.
But you.
Agreed?
Agreed.
Okay.
You've just fucking spat in my eye.
Oh, I love that. You get to skip in front of a person doing a huge shop if you only have 1 or 2 things.
There we go, but you have to be asked.
Absolutely. What do you mean? Oh, yeah. You
can't just go
Yeah.
and say to somebody, unless I've done it once before when I've been in a hurry. Genuinely have. I've had the kids and stuff like that, and I have seen somebody with a full rack of shopping. They're planning on being there for ages anyway.
Yeah.
So an extra 10-15 seconds for them, really not a big deal,
Actually,
especially
lets
in a
them
world
finish off
of Apple Pay.
unpacking all their
Yeah.
stuff too.
I've
So
actually-
they're not getting it thrown out and they're still going, fuck, I need to get
Yeah.
the delicate stuff out as well.
I've
Lets
literally
it
done the whole,
finish.
like, would you mind if I just jump in front of you? Then I've only got this. And they'll go, I have no problem. No one's going to say no to that.
Yeah.
No one's going to say no. But I also make sure that if I'm putting up a full load of shopping, I have a quick glance, quite
Yeah.
courteous that way.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going through a checkout, which is rare considering you're meant to do everything yourself now. But I do the whole glance at the side and see if somebody's standing there with a paper and a tin of beans. I'm like, on you go.
Yeah.
Actually, please go ahead.
Yeah, because I now feel awkward that you're waiting for me to
Yeah.
go through the shop.
Yeah.
Just go ahead.
I know you're watching and hating me just now, so please go ahead.
Unspoken rule is if you're waiting in a queue
Mm-hmm.
and somebody's already been taken, at that point in time, there's maybe 3 or 4 of you in the queue. See if they open up the next till. The person who's next to be served needs to be the one that's the first offered to that next till because you've been there
which
the
they're
longest.
they never are.
This infuriates me.
I think that is honestly, as a society, one of the rudest things that we do, and it happens all too often. I can't stand it.
The
Happened to me
people
the other
from the
day.
back of the queue then just jump forward because sometimes there's too many people behind you to get out, whereas before they open their till, they should come to you and go, I'm going to open up checkout number 5. Can
and
I
you're
please
actually
escort you?
you're
Let's take this
VIP.
queue and we'll move it along.
Yep.
And then you can, but I hate that.
It happened to me the other day, and do you know the worst
The
thing was?
audacity.
See, because of the way that it was set up, I was waiting, and then someone came over and said, I'm just going to jump on this till here. Can I take the first in here? Can I take the first in here? I'm the first.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's actually me. That's who it is, because I'm the next to be seen. And anyway, somebody behind me jumped in, and then she looked at me, and I just glared, and she went, oh, I think you might have been first. You don't think you know.
Mm-hmm.
You're certain that you're sure, actually sure that I was first. And I
you
went, no,
just
it's
went,
fine, on
"No,
you go.
fine."
And she went, are you sure? I went, no, it's fine, on you go, you're there now. I thought, no, you can live with that.
Yeah.
You can live with that shit decision.
I'll leave that with
I'll
you.
leave that with you. I'll leave that with you.
With a nice sly look. What was the Mexican queue system again? Do you remember we spoke about that?
No, what is it?
It was like when you come in, you have to shout a word.
What? A
The Mexican queue system.
This is how they do it in like common parts of Spain and Latin American countries, right? So when you arrive somewhere, there's never a physical queue.
Mm-hmm.
You go in and you say who's last in Spanish. I'm not going to try and attempt to say that.
Please do.
Quien es el último? Fucked it. That's why.
Okay.
The person who is last says me and puts their hand up, and you then have to just know who's in front of you. Everyone just mentally knows the person in front of them, and that's it.
Which works.
That works really well. There is no queue. There is no snake line that's going around and people are going the wrong direction and all that. You just need to say who's last and then go, right, I'm after you.
It's a lot of personal interaction though for me.
So then when you're made
But in a
last, you
beautiful
have to
accent.
wait until your pricks up and you hear somebody saying who's last, and you go, it's me, because I've now passed it on,
Yeah.
and then that person, and then that person.
Yeah. So you just have to watch the person in front of you, what they're doing, and then you're after them.
Okay.
Right, guys, we are going to head over to confession sessions. So if you want to join us, click the link below, join us on Patreon, get the group chat, and get your extra episode every Wednesday. And then we'll also be back on Friday for Overheard this week, and Sunday for the vlog on YouTube at 6 a.m. So we'll see you there.
Busy week.
Have a great week. Monday
Yeah.
is your oyster.
Bye.
Bye.